but it's nice. It's the festive season. They're handing out donuts, which is terrific. And the letters tonight are these. She's divorced all three of them for one reason or another, but she says each of her husbands did his best to satisfy her every want. Second letter tonight, the Queen may be a very great lady, but this... What are you doing?
Nothing.
Thank you, mate. Indian gibber. Who bought them anyway?
Who cares? Come on.
All right. Queen may be a very great lady. I wonder if she likes donuts. She's not going to get any on this show. But the monarchy blue blood stuff is just offensive now. Are you a Republican or a monarchist?
What the hell's that?
Eat your donut. Am I the only one offended by this primitive form of class structuring? Final letter tonight. You're eating in my ear. I can't concentrate. I can no longer keep quiet. Oh, top issue, this one. Some babies are just plain ugly. All this and sweet and sour coming up in about 20 seconds. And if we're lucky, some leftover donuts. Don't go away. Can I have the rest of that now? Thanks.
Big or small, would a miracle be nice? Our motley crew is back, churning out advice. You might even laugh a bit in the following half hour. Park your backside on the couch, cause baby it's time for Sweet and Sour. Right here on Sweet and Sour.
Pour some sugar on there, baby.
It's time for Sweet and Sour.
How's about some chili?
It's time for
Woohoo! Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Sweet and Sour. Lovely to have your company. Gary Mitchell with you for the next half hour. Let's meet our panellists tonight. First up from Charlie's Kitchen, the man himself. Hello, Charlie.
Hello, Gary.
Hey,
How are
nice to have you, mate. The king of sausage making
The king
as well.
of sausage making.
Now, on your show, does
Yes.
anybody know that you make sausages like that?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they
You don't
do.
brag about that on the
No,
show.
I don't
Charlie
at all.
brought me
No.
in these fantastic Italian sausages that my girlfriend Ilona just loves, and I don't get any because she's into them beforehand.
And you've got to hide them up front, don't you?
That's a different game we play sometimes on alternate weekends.
Oopsie-doopsie.
Welcome to the show,
Red,
Charlie.
red faces.
Juanita, you've also been on Charlie's Kitchen.
I have.
You're a good cook.
I
She's
am.
great.
She's great.
As you
great.
can tell by my physique, I taste everything I cook.
Do you?
Yes.
But you're also a graphic designer.
I am.
You cook with the brushes and the pens and the
Yeah.
artwork as well.
As I cook, I design as well.
Do you graphic design for yourself or for a company?
Both.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
you do a little bit of moonlighting on the
Yeah, I
side.
do. I do.
Have you tried Charlie's Italian sausage?
No.
You haven't? You saved that for me, don't you?
Yes, yes.
Terrific. I'm sure you'll get the opportunity. Lucy, lovely to have you back to the show.
Hello, Mitch. Thanks for having
How
me.
long has it been?
Well, I won't give that away. I think probably 3 years.
And what about Charlie's sausage? Do you know? That's
No.
another issue. 3 years?
I should
I
want
think
something.
so.
Doing any of the catwalk stuff?
A little bit. A little bit.
And you're doing some work for some PR work for West TV as well.
I am. I've got my own show on West TV called Turn It Up WA.
All right, you're on my show. I'm coming on yours. What does Turn It
You
Up
have
WA
to.
do?
You have to learn to play an instrument though.
I played an
Or you can
instrument.
sing.
I played Charlie's Italian sausage on occasion.
You can come on if you do that. Might be on a late night show.
Mate, tell us about good or bad news. What's happening?
Well, the good news is, Gary, that the Reserve Bank has come out the other day saying they're not going to lift interest rates until after Christmas, if they do lift interest
Happy
rates.
New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, great.
Well, they lift.
Till you've wrapped
Well,
up your credit card.
well, they put them up in Melbourne Cup Day, so we've got
was that
nothing.
about?
Yeah, it's just it's just the way it is,
Okay,
unfortunately.
and the likelihood that they're going to put them up?
Unfortunately, I'd say they look like they're going to move.
How many
Which is
more
not good.
percentage points are we going to go?
Probably about 0.25 again, but it's not what the Reserve Bank does. It's what the banks do, and that's where we need to keep protesting.
What's wrong with the government? Can't you legislate against
Well, I suppose that's what the free market's all about. You
Bloody
can't,
hell.
can't control them too hard.
And they make billions.
They do.
Record profit, billions of dollars.
Well, the thing I think that's interesting, they've got these guarantee from the government for their deposits, like an insurance
Yeah.
policy, but none of the banks are paying an insurance premium. They actually get it for free from the government.
How rude.
Maybe they should look at a banking tax.
And why is it that we, on the mortgages, we have to, interest rates go up, and there's not necessarily a buoyancy in the retail sector and many other sectors,
No.
except for the banking industry and the mining industry. Those blokes are responsible for making our economy terrific, but they don't pay the premiums. We
No.
pay the premiums.
That's it. They've got to share it around, share the load a bit. That's the way. That's the best way.
First letter tonight comes to us from Kathy of Maroubra in New South Wales. Kathy writes, Hello, Sweet and Sour. Can any of your panellists tell me why it is that good-looking people make such bad partners? My brother is a great-looking man. He's a great brother and a great son. He's just a real pig of a boyfriend. He does what he wants without any consideration for his girlfriend, and she is constantly hurt by him. All he says about this is that at least he's honest and blunt about everything. My auntie, who is a really pretty woman, has had 3 husbands. She's divorced all of them for one reason or another, but my mum says each of her husbands did his best to satisfy her every want. Good-looking movie stars fill the papers with their unstable relationships. Please let me know why this is the rule rather than the exception. Why do the beautiful people of this world treat the people they love the most in such a bad way? I've been going out with a guy for the last month who is just gorgeous looking, but I've been really anxious the whole time because I think he's going to cheat on me or begin to treat me poorly, so I don't know whether I should just ditch him now. As I said, Kathy from Maroubra in New South Wales. We're going straight to Charlie. Hello, mate.
Hello, Gary. How are you?
I'm
No
good.
sausages here. Let's forget about the sausages. I think that this guy sounds like he's up himself. I don't think he'll change. Sounds like a bit of a pig, as a boyfriend, that is.
He's a good-looking bloke. Is
Yeah,
this,
but
is
because
this a
he's
universal
good-looking
trait?
doesn't... No, you can
Not
be...
all good-looking people. You
No,
don't
if
agree
you're
with the
good-looking
premise.
doesn't mean you have to be a pig.
No, it doesn't mean you have
Yeah.
to be. But is there a pattern that good-looking people tend to
Well,
get what they want?
I think a lot of them do think that they're... Well, how would I put it? Their shit doesn't smell, you know?
Oh.
Just one way
Like
of putting it, all
As
right?
a chef, you can say that.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure that
some
works.
of them are like that, and I think they do. But they've just got attitude when they're like that, if you ask me.
So you reckon this woman should do what with him?
I reckon give him a chance, but the first sign, if he's going to be like that, get rid of him.
She's a little bit anxious, isn't she, Juanita? You
Yes.
can't be anxious in a relationship,
Yeah, no,
can
I
you?
think Kathy's jumping the gun because he
You
hasn't
gotta
done
give him a
anything
chance,
yet.
don't you? You've got to give him a chance.
But yeah, she's sort of getting a bit excited here. But it seems like that she's sort of setting herself up for failure.
Waiting for it.
Yeah. So if she's
Self-fulfilling
that
prophecy.
stressed about it, get rid of him. And what you do, you sort of don't go you're good looking and don't go you're ugly. Get your mediocre.
Like me.
Then you've got something to work
Like
with.
me,
Because
eh?
if they're gorgeous, you can't work with anything.
Hang on. You know, when you do sports, they say you should actually compete against people who are much better than you so you get better. Shouldn't she go out with a good-looking bloke for as long as she possibly can so she can deal with her anxiety and realise it's just hers and he's probably not doing anything?
No, I think she's too stressed. I don't think she's able to cope.
How's she going to overcome it? Or is she never going to overcome it? Just live with it.
Yeah, no, I think so.
Lucy, what's going on here?
I agree with Juanita. She's got to ditch him, get rid of him.
Get rid of him because
Yeah.
he's good looking. Get rid of him
No,
because he's
because
good looking.
she's so insecure. She's going to make him cheat on her.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
it'll be like, oh, that evil, good-looking guy that cheated on me.
Shouldn't she deal with her anxiety about him being good looking rather than
No,
ditching?
she should ditch him and go see an ugly counsellor.
An ugly counsellor.
Like a Lucy
Fall in
like
love with an ugly counsellor.
Yeah.
All right, Harry, what's really going on? Give us
Okay,
the
Harry,
good stuff.
tell us.
Kathy. The last paragraph says it all. I've been going out with a guy for the last month who's just gorgeous looking, but I've been really anxious the whole time. I think this is all about you, Kathy. You don't really care about your sister. I think you're all about yourself. I think you're feeling very insecure about this great man that you obviously got in your life. And if it is a good-looking man, and usually most good-looking men go out with good-looking women, so you must be pretty hot too, I think you want to sort of stick to him like flypaper.
Flypaper.
Absolutely, mate. Just butt up against him.
Says a lot
Hang
about
in there.
you.
Hang in there, and stop putting all these negative vibes out there. Take a cold shower, and be grateful for what you've got, which is a good-looking man.
We're going to take a quick vote. All right, those who think good-looking people are in the main up themselves, raise your right hand. No one on this show thinks that. Sorry, Kathy, nobody agrees with you. It's all about you and your anxiety. When we come back, we're going to be talking about how Aussies have become from the Poms. Don't go away, more of Sweet and Sour when we come back. Welcome back to Sweet and Sour. If you would knock it off, guys, if you'd like to send us a letter to Sweet and Sour, send it to the address that's appearing on your screen right now, which is letters@sweetandsour.net.au, and every letter that lands here, and we like to discuss on the panel, we will send you to the movies, courtesy of the lovely Natalie Cameron, who's now a Mrs. Natalie Cameron, And NRC Communications. I wonder if she's going to change those initials now that she's married. Or she's a modern woman, she probably won't. Mrs. NRC Communications? We'll see. We'll see. The movie that we're sending you to this week is Red, which is coincidentally the colour of Charlie's Italian sausage.
Oh my God.
But here we go.
Hit him.
Dear Mitch and Sweet and Sour, I can't believe how different Aussies have become from Pommies. I sat there listening to these thoroughly British toffs announcing the engagement of Prince William to Kate Middleton and was so offended that they still use horrible and archaic terms like commoner to describe Ms. Middleton's lack of royal blood, whatever that is. How utterly demeaning, snobbish and pretentious. It just doesn't sit in any way close to the Aussie idea of the fair go. Gosh, doesn't the British establishment get it yet? We're all equals. This blue blood, royal blood, commoner rubbish should have been banned years ago. After watching that broadcast, it all just gelled for me. I can't understand why we as Australians put up with having a monarch. It's the ultimate in elitism. It's totally out of date. The Queen may very well be a great lady, but this monarchy blue blood stuff is just offensive now. Am I the only one offended by this primitive form of class structuring? And it comes to us from Terry of East Malvern in Victoria. Harry, straight to you.
Terry. We need the King and the Queen.
Oh,
we need something to look up to. We need royalty that we can aspire to. It's part of the allegiance of the country.
You can't aspire to it. You're not part of that family.
I'll
You'll
get
never
to
be
you.
the King of Australia.
I'll get
mate.
to you. I'll get to you. Well, mate, you've got a good chance of being the Queen. So the listen. Look, basically, she's marrying into the royal family. We all loved the royal wedding last time. It was a great bit of TV. There's no football on next year. No World Cup anyway, so we might as well have a World Cup of monarchy. That's it. They're just looking for a good night out and a good function.
Yeah, and it'll do wonders for the British economy, which is fantastic. But her point is, blue blood, commoner, how demeaning for the rest of us.
Well, it's not demeaning, just that
It
they...
means you got a chance.
No.
It means you got a chance.
You got no chance.
I
You
know.
got no chance.
You're Roman Catholic, you got no chance.
You got
I tell
no
ya.
chance.
It's love.
That's it.
Oh, love.
Beautiful.
Hey, listen, I don't have a problem with romance or love or anything
No,
like
it can
that.
happen.
But I have a problem with this very medieval establishment, the monarchy, which is totally out of date
Well, it's
now.
like sitting next to Princess Lucy here, so what can I say?
Princess Lucy, monarchist or Republican, or do you agree with Terry of East Malvern? Is that a girl or a boy, Terry of East Malvern? We don't know.
It
Come on.
doesn't matter. I think that
You blokes should have brought
the
things in.
monarchists are not being elitist because they are allowing Prince William to marry a commoner.
They're allowing
Yes.
Prince William.
If they
So
had a problem
they're
with
allowing-
it, they would not allow him to. They would demand that he marry
This is quite
some
true. They did that to
Chinese princess to
his
further the
great
monarchy.
uncle, who was forced to abdicate the throne because they didn't allow him.
Exactly.
How
So
ridiculous.
times have
So they can't,
changed.
yeah,
Times
they
haven't
can't
changed
have
at
to
all.
change.
They're allowing.
Tradition.
How dare they allow, presume to allow
But
it?
had they allowed it back then, they might have been.
Do you get a say in any of that?
So,
Do you get a say in whether he should be allowed to do that?
do
or
I
not?
get a
Yeah,
say?
if he's going to be your monarch, do you get a say in any of that? You get none,
Yes,
honey.
you do, because
Yeah,
we
but
can
does it
always
matter?
throw him.
You get
we can,
none.
We
It
can,
doesn't
we
matter.
can
I
go
said yes to
Republic.
daylight
That's our
savings.
say. We get to,
We get to what? We get to
vote
go to
against
Republic.
it. We get to go.
What? We get to go to Republic. Okay,
Well,
I
we
like
can
what you're saying.
choose if we don't like what they're doing.
We don't
No,
like
you're
what they're
talking
saying.
about allow. It doesn't really matter because we get a choice here. I said yes to daylight savings. Does it matter? No, we didn't get it. They took it away from us. Anyway, okay. Now I think about the Queen.
I don't
I'm
actually get the
old-fashioned.
parallel.
No,
Okay.
you said they're like you're saying allowing.
No, just these monarchists, you know, they sit on high and say, okay, we'll have this now
She's a
because it
commoner.
suits us.
You say have you got a choice? That's right. I'm a commoner, so I might get a chance to win.
You're as equal as the rest of us. You're as
Old-
common as
old-fashioned.
the royalty.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no such thing as blue blood. That's a piece of crap.
Okay.
It's funny that you say that.
Sorry.
I've got that
Go
written
on.
down. Look, blue blood, royal blood.
Oh,
crap.
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 Crap. So
Crap,
I'm,
crap.
I'm with
I'm
you
the
on this
same
one.
thing.
Go
Well,
on.
You a monarchist or a Republican?
Doesn't bother me. Doesn't
Okay.
change my life.
Bothers me.
No, it doesn't. I'm an old-fashioned girl, like a bit of romance,
That's it.
and I like the fact that if it was just, William was in line to marry this princess, boring. But the fact that he fell in love and, went on forever, I just love it. I love it. I want to read it. I want to know what she's wearing. I can't wait for a dress. I just can't wait. Okay, yeah, that's me. So yeah, anyway, I love seeing Auntie Lizzie on my coin. I've got no problem with it.
You're happy with Auntie Lizzie on your coin?
I'm happy. Yeah.
Terrific.
Like
Happy
a
with Auntie
hairstyle,
Lizzie? You
she's
happy
got a
with
curl.
Auntie Lizzie on your coin?
Yes and no. I just don't like the royal blood and blue blood. To me, I reckon that's crap. And I also reckon it's crap that her name is Kate and they've changed it now to Catherine.
Well, probably always was Catherine though, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
but she's known as Kate. So why can't they call her Kate?
I didn't know that.
Well, in royal circles.
No, you are what you are.
Well, you know, it wasn't good enough for these
Oh,
monikers.
sorry. Then we're going back to that.
Absolutely, wasn't
I
good
agree
enough.
with Terry.
Kate was too common. Now that she's no longer a commoner, she has to be
Okay.
Catherine.
We're all equal, I think. Yeah.
It's all it's all crap. Is there anything?
It's all crap.
Is there anything worse than an ugly baby? We'll discuss this when we come back. Another hard-hitting subject. Don't go away. Sweet and sour coming up. Monikers.
If you like your TV tarty and a little bit saucy, but always in the best of taste, watch Sweet and Sour.
It was amazing. Welcome back to Sweet and Sour. We got to go straight into the letter. Hello, Sweet and Sour guests. I can no longer keep quiet. Some babies are just plain ugly. Some kids are revolting looking. I'm in that bracket where all my girlfriends are having babies. I made the mistake the other day of saying out loud in a room full of parents, some kids are just butt ugly, expecting the usual laugh from the crowd. Instead, I was condemned by all, including my own husband, for opening my mouth. Why are people so sensitive about ugly babies? They're not all gorgeous and adorable. One baby I've seen was so hairy I didn't know what to say to its mum. This poor little baby girl looked like a baby monkey, except she wasn't remotely cute. Her dad is a hairy Scotsman and she obviously inherited his revolting bear skin. I felt like suggesting a depilatory cream from an early age. Babies aren't all beautiful, just as adults aren't all beautiful. Actually, I figure less than about 5% of humans will ever be beautiful at some point in their life. Just walk down the street and have a look. If they're beautiful, just wait. Nobody holds on to beauty, even if they happen to be blessed with some. So it's time we embraced and felt good about being ugly. And it's got to start from the tiniest age. Perhaps then we might have a chance to overcome some self-image problems and related issues like bulimia and/or anorexia. Panellists, please let parents know that it's okay to have ugly babies. We've got to become better adjusted to the real world. It might just give kids a better chance to build self-esteem and adjust to the world if they know that ugly is universal. And it comes to us from Miranda of St Andrews in WA, good school down there. And Juanita, I didn't know what she was getting at when I first read the letter, and then down the bottom she's trying to promote that ugly is okay, ugly's beautiful, kids are ugly.
Well,
Celebrate ugly.
I think Miranda, I feel sorry for Miranda because
She's ugly.
She must be. I think she's got to meet up with the other lady and have a cuppa with the bags over their heads. Miranda, self-esteem. I was horrified when I read this because that's a way of building people's self-esteem, telling kids, oh, you're ugly, and just deal with it. That'll make you a better person. You'll feel strong when you walk out that door. You're ugly. I can't believe that. And you don't tell a mother that their baby's ugly. Well, she's got to develop some tactics.
Work for
so
me.
when you say that hairy Scottish, you say, oh, isn't that lovely fur over your baby? You know, you've got to
Over your puppy.
You've got to develop some tact,
Fur.
woman. Oh, I couldn't believe it.
We don't have fur. Dogs, cats, they have fur.
No, but the way that she's saying it, I didn't know what sort of... Oh, look, I couldn't believe it. No, you don't tell...
you don't like
it's
her
just
approach.
like you're saying to mother and father, you're ugly.
Is
Your kid's
beautiful
ugly.
best?
No, it's not. That's not what she's saying. She's telling...
No, I know she's not saying that.
Beautiful's the best. No, because
They're not going to last.
beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Is everybody beautiful?
In
Everybody's
some
beautiful.
sort of way, yes. Absolutely. Beautiful smile, beautiful inner, beautiful eyebrows, beautiful eyelashes. Oh, she's got nice eyelashes. Oh, gee, look, her fingernails, aren't they nice? Some way, someone's beautiful.
A beautiful
See, Charlie's
monobrow.
A monobrow.
All right, beautiful monobrow,
Yeah.
come on in.
Well, look, as we were saying there, all kids are beautiful in their own way. You can't go up to a parent.
She's saying all kids are ugly in their own way.
No, they're all beautiful. All kids are beautiful.
Oh,
you can't. No. You
cliche
can't
city.
go. No,
Come on.
hang on. You can't say a newly born and go up to the
own
parents
way.
and sit again. You can't go and go, oh my God, look at that, that's an ugly baby. You
Yeah,
can't say
no,
that.
you
Why
can't.
not?
No, you can't say that.
At least it'd be
It's
fun.
No.
You can say about your own.
Yeah.
Like you can get scared. You can get
have a
scared
look at
when
my
it comes
ugly
out and go,
baby.
Oh my
But
God.
look, these ugly babies will become, it's like the ugly duckling. It will be a beautiful
That's
swan.
right, blossom.
Yes.
Blossom
But
over
she's
time.
saying it's not going to last long anyway.
She's a pessimist.
No.
And the people who
No,
hold
but
on
you
to
can't,
this
you can't say that
beauty-
the kids are ugly. No, I think that's wrong.
You
I'm
can't
sorry.
say kids are ugly.
No.
I've seen some bloody ugly ones, I've got to tell
Yeah,
you.
but you
Harry,
can't
Saying it,
say
you
it.
can't say it.
Don't
Shut
turn
up.
around from me. I'm
Yeah,
talking here.
you're not allowed to, these people are saying you're not allowed to say the truth. Some kids are ugly, but you don't tell them.
Okay.
If you reckon they're Scotsman
have a couple
babies,
with the
Harry,
Queen.
you want to see a European one. It reminds me of the series from Seinfeld when Jerry, you want to see my baby? And then Jerry and Elaine go, oh, that baby's unbelievable. Maybe that's how you can get out of it. That's the best way you can do is just unbelievable. It's a
that another
fantastic
word?
word.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
another word for ugly?
Unbelievable.
It is.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I really think that, you know, to finish up here, we should go to Lucy.
Harry's run out of things to say about ugly kids. That's why. Come on, Luce. Everyone beautiful or everyone ugly?
Everyone's ugly. Everyone's got their ugly bits.
Everyone's got.
Okay.
My
Well, I want to see the ugly bit. Your feet. All right. We won't put those
Oh,
on,
I'm
the,
not
on
going to
the
get them up
telly.
on the desk.
Everyone's got.
But
Okay, if everyone's got bits of ugly, does everyone have bits of beautiful?
yeah, everyone does.
Alright.
The eyes,
All right. And what about
the
kids?
hairy bits.
Kids.
All kids are cute, but I think Miranda needs to get some new friends because they sound a bit prudish. Like if they can't take a joke, like ugly can kind of be an endearing word, especially when you say it around a table. Like,
on,
oh,
come-
it's,
hang on.
you
They've
know,
all
it's
got
ugly.
ugly kids.
Yeah,
They're
but
all
it's like
offended
you've got
because
a
of
child in your hand and someone comes up and goes, oh, she's ugly.
But no one
No,
does
no,
that.
no,
But
It's like me
ugly.
walking
Oh,
up to
butt
you.
ugly. Sorry,
No, no,
butt
no.
ugly. Yeah.
She was making a general statement to the world at large. Oh, kids are butt ugly. She
Expecting a
wasn't saying
laugh.
your kid.
It's okay to make fun of
but
people
sorry.
that are funny looking.
Oh, too
When
sensitive.
you haven't had much sleep and whatever, that could be on the attack.
All right.
That could
Some,
be dangerous.
Okay.
all right. I'm with Lucy. Some people
Yep.
have got bits of beautiful, some people have got bits of ugly, and we've all
It's funny when people
celebrating
are ugly.
everybody's bits of
I
both.
agree. I agree. I can't wait to see Lucy's beautiful bits.
You can see her ugly bits down there if you look down. I was, well, you know what I mean. We've got to go.
Okay.
Thank you, Miranda from St Andrews. Which letter did you like to give away the pair of limited edition sunnies
The number
as the
4.
best
I
letter?
like ugly.
The number 4 letter.
Charlie
Charlie's.
Sausage.
The ugly?
Yeah.
Ugly.
Ugly baby.
Yep.
Okay, ugly
That's
baby coming out to Miranda of St Andrews in WA. We get to save on postage again. Terrific, a pair of limited edition sunnies, courtesy of Aussie Opticals and Alan Treves. We've got to go, Charlie. Good night, mate.
Good night, Gary. Thanks for having us.
Oh, terrific to have you. I'm looking forward to my next serve of Italian sausage.
Okay, I'll bring you some olives next time.
All right.
Oh, we made some olives.
Sausage and
Beautiful.
olive.
Beautiful.
Terrific. Like, just the picture is...
Balls and sausages, honestly.
Can I call you Jacinta now?
Oh yeah, that'd be good, Gazza.
Throw it in.
Gertrude.
No problem. We'll see you on the show again.
No worries.
All right. Did you enjoy
anytime.
yourself tonight?
I did.
Luce, welcome back to the show again.
Thank you, thank
You
you.
enjoy it again this
I
time?
did. Can I come back when you do
Course
the
you
William
can.
and Kate special?
Yeah, we will. Harry, always good, mate.
Always good to be here, Gary.
I hope
Great
we
night.
don't go up again in January, but
We never know.
we've got to go. Thank our wonderful
Good night.
battlers, thank our terrific crew, and thanks for having us at home.
Night,
tonight.
everyone.
Good night,
Good
everyone.
night. Bye-bye.